Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me for today's workout. Today's workout is going to be an express reformer workout all about our glutes. We are going to be working our glutes in all shapes and forms. So once you are ready, today's setup is going to be one red spring. We're going to be on one red spring the whole entire time. I have my short box on my carriage towards the edge of the carriage, about 2 inches away from the edge of the carriage. I also have one hand weight. I'm using 5 pounds. Feel free to use anything from 2 to 8 pounds. I feel 5 pounds is what I can control. So once you're ready, you're gonna go ahead, grab your hand weight. We're gonna go ahead and lie on our box. I'm just gonna face away from you to give you a better view for this first segment. So I'm gonna go ahead and have my one hand weight in my hand. I'm gonna lay myself down. I'm gonna settle myself onto that carriage. Now, hand weight is coming onto my abdominals right at the crease of my hips. My legs are in tabletop. My hands are coming behind my head. From here, both legs are in table. We're just going to begin opening up those elbows, relaxing those shoulders. We're going to take a big deep inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to go ahead, allow our chest to come out over that box, opening up through that chest. Now tuck that chin towards your chest and curl yourself up towards the knees. Again, rolling yourself back. Taking an inhale or an exhale as you come up. So trying to keep that weight very quiet on your abdominals, keeping your lower body steady here as you lower and lift from the chest. Use that breath, inhale back, exhale, lift. We have 4, 3, 2. On this next one, you're going to keep yourself lifted. Now moving the body, lower part, right leg extends long for single leg stretch. Pull it back. Left leg long and back. Trying to keep that weight quiet on your abdominals, not moving too quickly so the weight doesn't wobble back and forth. Reaching each leg long out of that hip, bringing it right back over the hip as the leg comes back to table. We have 2. One more right and left. Next time that left leg comes in, I want you to extend that right leg long. Hold it. Grab the weight with your right hand. Right hand now comes up to the clouds. Leg is long. From here, when you're ready, you're going to curl yourself straight up and down. Curl up and down. Now be mindful, we're not going into that extension here. We're supporting our neck with our opposite hand, reaching that right arm long towards the center of our midline, curling it up on that exhale, inhaling it down. We have 4, 3, coming straight up, 2, 1. Now this time you're going to come across the body, come to the outside of the left knee and bring it back. Going into that little oblique twist. Remember, you can always bring that leg to tabletop if that long leg is too much. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Weight comes onto the stomach. Leg comes to tabletop. Left leg goes long. Left arm takes the hand weight. Reach the left hand weight up. Curl it up and down. Breathe it out. Remember, you can always bring both legs to table, trying to reach up, getting into those low abdominals. We have 4. Stick with it. 3, 2, Curl it up. We're coming over for that oblique. Reach it to the right side of that knee. Just a little oblique twist. It doesn't have to be big. Smaller, the mightier. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring that leg to table. Weight comes onto your abdominals. Hands come behind your head. Lower your head one more time. Curl yourself up. Grab that hand weight and carefully curl yourself up on the reformer and go ahead and take a moment. Excellent job. We're going to go ahead. We're going to take that hand weight. It can come just down on our carriage. Make sure your foot bar is in its up position. And then we are going to come on our knees facing our tower. Now your hands are going to come to the shoulder blocks here. My right foot, I'm going to start with the right foot. The ball of the foot is coming on to the foot bar. You're going to draw those abdominals in. Send those shoulders back and down. Ball of the foot is on. From here, you're going to press that carriage out and resist it in. So pushing that carriage out, resisting in, staying strong through those shoulders, keeping those abdominals and rib cage pulled in and extending long out of that leg on the foot bar. For me, that is my right leg. Soft bend in the elbows. Don't lock those elbows out. We have 4, 3, 2. On this next one, we're going to try come all the way in. Now, as you push yourself out, hold yourself there. Can you raise your left hand, staying into a T-arm position? Now, draw those abs in, push and press here. Working on a little bit of balance, soft bend in that elbow. Can you pick up the pace? We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold it all the way out. Keep that toe pointed. You're just going to flex the foot and point the foot. Flex and point. Reach that foot long, drop that heel. We got 4, 3, 2. On this next one, when that foot is pointed, hold it on that foot bar. Draw those abdominals in. Take that opposite hand, that left hand that's out to the T. I want you to rotate up towards the clouds, then thread it through the needle and come to this side. Again, rotate towards the clouds. Bring it back to center. You're trying to keep everything as quiet as possible. Use that core to stabilize your whole body. We have 3, 2, last one. Go ahead, when you come back to center, bring that hand to the shoulder block, bend your knee, and go ahead and place that foot down for a second. Take a moment, roll those shoulders. Before we go over to the other side, give your hands a break, roll your wrist. We're going to come into some planking here. So hands are on the shoulder blocks. You're going to push out with your right foot. You're going to take your right foot, meet it to your left. Now, I'm just going to drop my left knee down, lift it up, come into the plank. Alternate knee. Just marching plank, dropping the knee down and lifting. Keep those abs strong. Tuck that tailbone. Bring the weight to the lower half of your body. Several more. 4, 3, 2. This will be the last one. When the left foot is long, right foot comes down, hold it there. Send those shoulders back and down. From here, bend and press. So a little bit of a transition, working straight through without a break. Bend and press it. We have 3, 2, last one. Next time you come in, you're going to extend that opposite hand out. Press it out, resist it in. Keep that core stabilized. Try to keep those hips square to the box. Gaze is right over the headrest, looking down at the floor. Last 2. Last 1. You're going to hold this one out. Flex the foot, point the foot. Flex and point. Breathe it out. For 4, 3, 2. This is the last one. This is where we keep that toe pointed. Now you're going to rotate up towards the clouds, look up over that shoulder, thread your needle, come underneath that other arm. Again, keep that toe pointed. Stabilize through that body. Take it as slow or as fast as you need it. Trying to keep that carriage quiet. Rotate it. We have 2 more. One more here. This time, after you thread the needle this last time, bring your hand back to that shoulder block, rotate back to the center. Go ahead, bring that carriage in. Sit your hips down, come into child's pose for a moment, and go ahead and reach those arms long and roll those wrists. Once you are ready, we are going to come up and we are going to turn on our box. I am going to turn so my right foot is coming to that foot bar. You need to make sure that your hand weight is nearby if you're going to use it. If your wrists are bothering you, you can turn your palms upside down. You can also come down on your elbows, but you might not be able to use the arm weights if doing so. So just be mindful, you can put the hand weight down, come down to your elbows. I'm gonna flip my palms underneath to start, and I am gonna find myself in my four-point stance, 4-point kneel, sorry. Abs are pulled in, shoulders are down. My outside foot closest to the foot bar, which is my right foot, is coming to the foot bar. From here, we got straight line from our shoulders to the tail, to our tailbone. We're gonna push ourselves out and resist ourselves in. So you really wanna feel like you're coming in for that deep hinge at that hip. You wanna extend that booty long, pulling, pushing and pressing as you push that carriage out, pulling, resisting yourself on the pull in. Now, like I said, you can stay here, but for the next set, we'll do 2 more here. And if you want to add some more, well, this is where we're going to pick up the hand weight. Next time you come in, come all the way in. Grab the hand weight with the outside hand, inside hand pushing down on the box. From here, same movement. You're going to push it out. You're going to come for a row, bend the knee, extend the arm. Push and pull, extend. Keep those abs pulled in. So stabilizing glute is really working hard, stabilizing you as you're pushing and pulling with your leg on the carriage. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself in, lift the heel. Now the heel is up. Elbow is back towards your center. Extend the carriage out, extend the arm. Bend the arm, bend the knee. So keeping up on the ball of the foot, really working a little bit deeper, also working with our balance, pushing and pressing. We got 5, 4, keep that heel lifted, 3, 2, and 1. You'll come in, hand weight comes down. Both hands come back to the box, foot comes off the foot bar. Now it comes to a hover, shoulders are back. You're gonna come to a fire hydrant the leg. Extend it long, bend it in, pull it back to your midline. Fire hydrant, extend, bend, and in. Fire hydrant, extend, bend, in. Working in to that outside glute. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, extend it out and bring it in. Carefully take a step off your box. Now I'm taking my hand weight with me, put it on top of the box. Now you have the choice, you can leave your foot bar right where it is. If your foot bar comes up into that high position and you feel a little unsafe stepping here and bringing your foot onto the box, by all means bring your foot bar all the way up. It doesn't make a difference, I'll just go ahead and leave mine up. From here, this foot on the box is coming planted into the center of the box, and you're gonna ground down through that foot so that box doesn't move. We're gonna start with our hand weight in both hands. We're gonna go ahead, bend both knees. So we're in a squat position, this knee is naturally bent. We're gonna hold our weight, shoulders are back, holding it on the knobs. We're gonna go ahead, push the carriage out, resist it in. So just feel how you have to ground through that foot on the box to keep that box from moving. So remember, if you want to get lower, you can always hold on, squat down even lower. You make this workout yours. Now, once you feel comfortable here, we're just going to go ahead, come into an offering and pull it in. So extend it out and in. Yes. So we're going to do a lot of pushing with this leg right now. So stabilizing leg is going to get a lot of work here. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time the arms come in, legs come in, weight comes to the inside hand, left hand. From here, you're gonna push, rotate towards the foot bar, bring it back. Push away and in. Think about that rotation and back. So really feel it in that stabilizing leg, getting low and down. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in, take a mini break, come back down, transfer the weight. We're gonna push it out and in. Same leg movement, different rotation. Get down, that leg is really starting to talk. Embrace the shake. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Mini break. stand it up. All right, holding the dumbbell, both hands. Leg on the carriage is going to come straight. So leg on the platform is going to bend. So you're pressing it out. Now from here, I want you to hold this carriage out. Take the hand weight, hinge at your hips, drop the weight long. Now hold this isometrically. You're going to lift and lower. Coming into a deadlift, lift and lower. Your leg can be resting against that up bar if you need it to, that foot bar. We're going for 5, 4, straight back, 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Bring the carriage in. Now you're going to rotate the foot. Weight coming at the chest. Bend the knee, extend the leg. Now push it out, reach over your head. Bring it in. And in. How low can you go? Reach it out, over and down. Little external rotation, bringing it down and up. We have 5, 4, relax those shoulders, 3, 2, last one, hold it down, little pulses down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it on up. And carefully go ahead, take a step down off the carriage, take your hand weight, put it back by the shoulder blocks. All right, take a moment, shake everything out. We're now gonna kneel on our box, facing the foot bar. You're gonna bring your knees towards the edge of the box. You're gonna go ahead, you're gonna drop your hips forward, so we're coming into a modified plank. You can also have your ankles crossed. This plank, we're gonna move from our shoulders. So draw those abs in, shoulders back. You're gonna push yourself away, resist yourself up. So you can stay here with feet crossed. You can also stay here in this modified plank. If you want a little bit more, you can come and join me. I'm going to take my feet, put them on the shoulder blocks. I'm going to come into that plank position and do the same thing. I'm really tucking my tailbone here, bringing myself up and over my shoulders and pushing myself out. We have 4, 3, 2, last one, pull it all the way in and go ahead, drop down to your knees. All right, we have to do this whole thing on the other side. So go ahead, sit down on your knees for a minute, roll those wrists. And we're gonna come now, turning, my back is gonna be towards you. So now my left foot is coming onto that foot bar. Remember, you can be in, your palms can be flipped back. You can also come down on your elbows. When you're ready, first set is just push and press. Heel is down, adjust yourself as you may need. Each side is different. So just stabilizing through your core, sending those shoulders down, pushing and pressing through that leg. Last 3, for 2, 1. You're going to bring yourself in. This is where if you want to choose to use the hand weight, grab the hand weight. Same motion here. You're pushing yourself out. You're coming into a row. Bend the arm, bend the knee, extend the arm. Extend the leg, bend the arm, bend the knee, extend the arm. Heel is still down. We have 4, 3, 2, last one, we come in. This is where we releve onto the ball of the foot. Heel is lifted, elbow comes up. Extend the leg, extend the arm, bend both. A little bit of a balance challenge. Trying to keep that heel up. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it in. Carefully put that hand weight down. Both hands come back to the box. Knee comes back to the box. That inside knee closest to the foot bar is at a hover. We're gonna lift it into that fire hydrant. Extend it out, bend it in, pull it in. So fire hydrant, extend, bend, in. Lift, extend, bend, in. Woo. These glutes are tired. I'm definitely feeling it now. It's saying, no more, ma'am. Can't do much more. We got 4, 3, 2, stay strong. Last one. Go ahead, place that knee down, and you can carefully come up off your box. Roll those wrists. Grab that hand weight. That hand weight is coming on to your box. You're going to carefully step onto your platform and then 1 foot onto the box. Remember, you want the foot on the box in the center. Your bar can be up for stability or it can be down. Choice is yours. We're coming into that squat, sitting low in both hips. Arms are just resting at the chest now. Just push and press your carriage leg. Get into the motion. Make any adjustments. The side is different. Now, once you feel settled here, you can start adding those offering arms in, extending the arms out, pushing them in. Out and in. Yes, reaching those arms long. Reaching that leg long. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring it in. Stand yourself up for a mini break. Weight goes into the same hand as the foot. Come down in that squat. You're going to push, rotate, press. Rotate, press. Ground through that foot. Get down on that standing leg. Does each side feel different? We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Mini rest. Stand it up. Switch the hand weight to the other side. Back down. Squat it low. Push it out. Bring it in. Rotate. Try to rotate just from the waist. I definitely feel my hips moving on this side. This is my bad hip. I can't control it. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. This is your last one. We're holding it out. Transfer that hand weight to both hands. Come straight down. Get down in that standing leg. We're coming for those deadlifts. Lift it up and down. And up. My body wants to rely on that foot bar. I'm trying not to let it. Push it down. Lift. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Externally rotate that foot. Push it out. Bend the standing leg. You're going to push out and in. And in. Bend the standing leg. Push it out and in. Send the hips down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring it in. Whew. Put that foot weight down on to the box and go ahead, carefully take yourself off of that bar. All right, I don't know about you, but that was a real challenge for me today. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna stretch these legs out. I'm gonna drop my foot bar just a little bit. I'm gonna come into a pigeon pose. So I'm gonna start with my good leg first, extend that leg out, come into a figure 4. Standing up nice and tall, bringing those shoulders back and down, just allowing that glute to relax and maybe release. And then from here, if you can, carefully, you can hinge yourself over to get a little bit deeper into that glute. Heart rate should start coming down. Just take a few deep breaths. And then we can carefully take that foot off and let's switch to the other side. So the other foot is gonna come up onto that foot bar, come into that figure 4. Stand yourself up nice and tall. Try to release that glute. If you want more, you can try to hinge into it. It's about far as I can go on this side. Try to release it. And then when you feel satisfied there, you can take that foot out. I'm just gonna come put this hand weight down. I am gonna have a seat on my box. I'm gonna interlace my fingers. I'm gonna push them away from my body. And then I am gonna fold my fingers forward towards you, take my left hand, bend my fingers back towards my nose. And then I'm gonna take my palm, flip it down, and try to bend my fingers towards my elbow. Same thing with the other hand. I'm gonna take the other hand, reach it long, right hand's gonna pull back on my left hand. Trying to extend those fingers, relax those wrists. Again, you're gonna flip the palm down, let the fingers come towards the forearm. And then from here, you can totally bring them up and just roll those wrists. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Like always, please like, comment, and share. And until next time, I'll meet you on the Reformer. Bye.